Jackson Gray will get things started. Let's see just how hard Paul Skeens brings it to start. And there's a fastball at triple digits to get things going. Here's the 0-2 to Jackson Gray, and a curveball gets him looking.
Is right, and they're going to move the ball and manufacture runs.
To left, Trey Morgan relatively shallow. Here's the 2-0. Pulled to the left side. Tommy White's got it in his glove and is able to retire Burks, Leiter, and Rocker. And Dugas gets hit by a pitch for the 14th time this season, second most in the league. The junior from New Orleans has now found a home in left field, and he pulls this one to the right side. Petrie's only plays over at first.
Every year they're going to walk him right out of the gate.
That was fast.
Well, we didn't even get to talk about him, but we get a double play ball and run off the field.
Instead, Tommy White smokes one into left, and it is off the fence. Dugas comes around to score. We're going against Skeens on the road and the #1 team in the country.
Yeah, this is a couple of change-ups that have gotten away from Heist now. And Tommy White, again, he's going to lead the country in RBIs because he's just such a great RBI guy. He's getting tons of opportunities with Dugas and Cruz in front of him, and I'm sure that one fired up Tommy White.
Uh-oh. Okay, Beloso hit.
He can go out there and play left field with no problem.
Jones lifts it to right. Whoa! Fooled him. McCarthy couldn't haul it in. I couldn't see it, could you?
Pitchers who exhaled after facing the middle, and Joe Bear goes down swinging.
He's homered in 3 straight games. Is this the 4th? Deep to left field. It is gone! 4th straight game with a home run for Thompson, and he's the 8-hole hitter. Second grand slam in the last 3 games for LSU.
Wow. You talk about hiding the guy at the bottom. Jordan Thompson hitting homers like he's a cleanup hitter, and that's just not a homer there, folks. That's a grand slam. The home crowd is loving it.
You're still trying to win a series. And he smokes one up the middle off Skeens. A base hit to start the second. And now Petrie with, this is Hunter Gillum, the Kentucky first baseman. And ground ball is short. Thompson boots it. And Kentucky's got some life here in the second inning. 5th error of the season against Jordan Thompson. And Jobert. Catch made. Tagging from second is Petrie. And he'll move on to third. Pounds it up the middle under Skeens spikes, and that's going to bring a run home. Leon Petrie, who had reached on a single, moved up on an error and then a fly ball. 1-2 from Skeens. Swing and a miss. Second K.
There it was. You missed guy.
Back-to-back Ks.
It's not exactly what you would call a classic defense.
Jay did point out to us that he's starting, that's a 3rd hit batter this game. On 4, first time up, and first swing drives it to center field. Gray is coming around it and reaches up against the fence to make the catch. With Tommy White, he's seen 2 pitches swung at him both, and Felker can't handle it.
His freshman year in 2019.
Oh man, another hit batter. This one will load the bases. And a walk in a run here to make it 7-1. Brings Morgan home. He was hit by a pitch with 1 out. Hit batters and an error. A lot of freebies. And this ball's launched deep to right field. Back McCarthy. It's over the fence and gone. Second grand slam of this game for LSU. 5th grand slam of the season for the #1 Tigers.
He was not going to let Mr. Thompson clean up after him. This is what you call a launch piece, Tommy Hart. Over the fence, over the bleachers. It might have been over Tiger Stadium across the street.
Payoff. And it's another walk. And Milazzo flies it to center. 2-2. Slides one in for strike 3. He's K'd 3 in a row now. Swing and a miss on 99.
Yeah, it's a great point. I think.
Thank you.
I think especially that's no fun.
Morgan with a roller. They shovel it to short. Grant Smith back across and a double play turn. Kentucky needed that. On the way to silence Chris Burke.
I was thinking Nebraska.
Oh, smoked up the middle. And a stumble around the bag for Crows. Not quite Merkel's boner because he's able to make it over there after all of that. And this ball is launched deep right field. It is gone again. Nearly a 3-run home run for Cade Beloso.
Incredible. The Cats just can't get off the field, Tommy. They've had opportunities to minimize damage. 2 outs and nobody on. Hit by pitch, a bullet up the middle. And then Cade Beloso joins the party. Just a lousy 3-run homer here, Tommy. A fastball they're trying to get away. Beloso goes out and gets it.
The local college, but he was pretty good too.
Hold on, you just
4-pitch walk.
Can we get the bullpen off the field? Like, is that fair?
I mean, he's just set such a high bar for how he's operated and performed to this point in time. It's almost unmeetable. And but his we'll call it B game is plenty good enough for me.
14-1. Jay is unapologetically honest, especially with us. Back-to-back hits for Kentucky, and the ball was so dominant. And this ball is lifted towards a gap in left center, and nobody is there. It's going to get all the way to the fence. Pitre will come around to score. Trailing behind him is Gillum, and it's a 2-run double off the bat of Brian Waldschmidt.
I think you have to still change speeds as Skeens there with a nasty breaking ball. And he's...
And he goes down looking this time. Grant Smith pounds it up the middle. Dugas is there.
Probably would get shut down.
1-0 to Jace Felker. Gets the bunt down. Tommy White from third. Throw it low and wide. And this is what Kentucky was hoping to do. The championships. To judge Jay Johnson's team, it's not about getting in the tournament. It's not about hosting. 2-2. And he yanks this one down the line. That is a fair ball. And Kentucky's going to get a couple of home. Emilion Pitre from Quebec, Canada is 3 for 3 against Paul Skeens. He's an avid hunter despite the fact that he was shot in the leg while hunting at age 13. You know what that means? Here's the 0-2 to Waldschmidt. Make it 10.
That just tells you how hard it is to hold that number.
Tommy White leans into this one. Opposite field is his specialty, and it will hop against the fence. This will be his second double of the game.
They built up some service time, no question.
Got underneath it. Pitre calls off Gillum into the bullpen.
That's wild.
102. Major league debut, middle of the season, June 8th of 2010. That's pretty quick for a starting pitcher, and that's a big league curveball, and it's the 12th K of the night for Skeens. Here's the 3-2 to Grant Smith. Got him looking at the breaking ball. Pitch in the midweek against Tulane. Ground ball through the hole on the left side. First hit of the game for Jackson Gray.
11-1 from the jump. Probably not as locked in as he's been in the past.
Tommy White handles that bunt.
Now that's what I'm talking about there, Tommy.
Swings at the first, right at Dugas. Les Johnson handles. We're going to put guys on one pen and paper, and then Dugas just couldn't reach that one, and now he's injured. Oh no, Gavin Dugas went down hard and landed on the shoulder. It's stable.
Yes.
A dribbler to first, and standing on the bag is Jared Jones. And a leadoff walk. Series. Sacrifice scoop down. What a play over third base by Felker, huh? Here's Trey Morgan. He is 0 for 3, and he pulls this one to the right side. Petre's got it. Payoff. Way inside. That by Burks, and a run would come home. Now a 9-run LSU lead. 2-2. And that was a boisterous fastball.
Team rebounds every game.
Strike 3 called. Can I tell you an Oscar Shibwe story? And we went by practice that Tuesday, and I said, you know, you might get a chance to meet Oscar Shibwe. So sure enough, Oscar comes over and gets introduced to my son Andrew. He goes, what position do you play? So I play center. And he said in his heavy accent, well, there's no way you could guard me. Yeah, I play the 5. Do you have any advice on rebounding? And he said, well, have you read the book of John? Strike 3 swinging, back-to-back Ks for Cooper. He goes, well, how's your relationship with Jesus Christ? Andrew said, I could always be better. He said, tell you what, do those 2 things, then come back, and I'll tell you the secret to rebounding. 1-2 from Cooper. And Church sends it to right. Jobert going all the way around it. There's ball 4. That's a reflection of your RPI. That didn't hit him. It just got to the backstop. Stevenson. Bases loaded for an LSU team. They run ruled Samford 3 straight games in mid-March, and this one's lined to left field. Throw home never comes, and it's a walk-off run rule win. Say that 5 times fast.